Do you need to hire a sales team to start selling your product or services, but you're a business owner or a startup founder and forced to do it yourself? Hi, I'm Carolina Bon. I have been hiring salespeople since 2012 for my own startups and businesses and for my clients' projects, helping tech products to start selling globally and expand to foreign markets. In this video, I'll share easy tips and tricks how to hire a sales team and set up the whole process to launch sales of your product. I have faced a lot of situations when business owners had to do it themselves, having limited time and resources, and I have collected the best techniques to do it effectively like a pro. In this video, I'll share exactly how. So the first step is look at this task with the candidate's eyes from their point of view. Most of the companies fill their job description in such a boring and vague way that it's absolutely not clear what the responsibilities and tasks will be, what is fun and entertaining and educational about this job, so why they should choose you. So first, it does not help you to find the most suitable candidates that are best fit for your startup and business, who will be passionate to work on your tasks. And second, with the competition amongst all the other companies offering jobs, they cannot select you because it's not clear that you're the best. So add some specific details. What is the best part of your job? Try to specify as many details as you want to create the best impression. They also must be true, of course, so they have an absolutely clear idea of what they exactly going to do at your job. So get rid of all the cliches and vague descriptions and just tell them the truth, what exactly they're going to do and why it's good. Have a look at these examples that I have collected from the job descriptions of a lot of companies, and this is how they're looking for a job. So put yourself into their shoes and try to be honest and share some authentic details about your startup. This will also allow you to find the best candidates with the cultural fit to your startup and business. As the next step, make the top level of the funnel as big as possible. So ideally, we think that it's necessary to choose one candidate out of at least 100 others. So make sure you get a lot of responses from them and their CVs. So post them to all the communities that are related to your business topic on Facebook, Telegram channels, on Slack, special groups on social, on LinkedIn, as well as specialized HR resources where they are looking for a job. So increasing the top funnel stage, of course, you will have a lot of applications from candidates who are not really interested, motivated, and passionate about your job. Here, what we suggest, and we did it so many times, it works really great, is automating the first stage. So you're not dying, exhausting, looking through all the applications that were filled out within 1 second with super cliche cover letter that shows that they have absolutely zero understanding about your business and the job, and they were so not motivated. They just clicked the button like, okay, apply for the job, I really don't care. You don't want that, right? So here what you can do is an automated questionnaire. You can do it on Google or Typeform or any other tool. So you basically just add questions together with their CV and a cover letter. They also fill in this form for you. You can put it in the job description that to apply for this job, this is necessary to complete this form. And it's super quick in any browser, mobile device or desktop, super easy. If they're not motivated enough to fill out this form, I don't know if they can work or not at all. And there you can add a couple of creative questions like above average. It does not necessarily need to be something super smart or extraordinary, but something for you to see if the candidates are motivated, if they took some time to actually learn more about your company, discover something about your business, and if they put any effort into it. For example, you can ask them to tell a few sentences about themselves or their hobbies or their lives. For example, we were hiring a sales team for an educational startup allowing children all over the world to learn English with native speakers, teachers from America. And we added a couple of questions to this online form, like what they like to do in the free time, how they evaluate their communication skills from 0 to 10. And when asked about their life, one of the candidates shared a detail how she recently broke her leg. And that's something that I probably don't want my salespeople to talk about with customers. So if a person is not able to write 2-3 sentences about their lives or hobbies, about events in their lives, and this is their small talk, like sharing their medical condition, this might be a red flag for you. The next step, you can look through these forms and evaluate potential candidates super fast. And with the ones that you like, you can book online calls through Zoom or Google Hangouts or any other web conference tools. At first, that can be like a 10 to 15 minute calls to meet them in person, online, and get the first impression. For an interview, hiring a salesperson, it's very important to ask them questions about their previous job experience, about their sales volume, about their KPIs, and other stuff. I suggest asking them about the same numbers but in 2-3 different ways, so you can see if they are actually lying or not. Of course, they can come up with a legend ahead of the interview, so even if they're lying, you don't really get it. But still, the next tip for the interview is ask them to demonstrate their skills live. For example, make a cold call or at least play a cold sales call with you and see how they react. If they come up with reasons why they cannot do it at the moment, then maybe you will be listening to other excuses and reasons why they cannot really do their work tasks if you actually hire them. So here, one of the most important things to pay attention at is if they start with questions or they just go straight and start to talk about your product or services. For example, if you ask them to demonstrate their sales skills, and they start telling you about the product without asking anything at first, it just shows that they have absolutely no idea how sales work. So here you can pay attention and evaluate with how many questions they ask you, how relevant were the questions, how confident they were feeling, and things like that. As a last tip, I would highly recommend hiring at least 2 or 3 people at the same time, because for sales teams, it works tremendously well if you hire them together and arrange kind of a competition, because sales is always about competing. And if you're a business owner, you don't yet have a sales team and there will be just one salesperson, I don't think it will allow you to reach the maximum efficiency and productivity. Of course, it only works if you have everything else set up properly, because if there is chaos in your startup and you hire more people, it will just increase the chaos. But let's hope for the best. And if you have everything else, all the routine set up, and you have enough of resources to manage 2 or 3 salespeople, then it's really best to hire them simultaneously. Please click the like button if you like this video and share the most challenging parts of hiring salespeople for your business. I'll post detailed videos about questions to ask them at an interview with a list of resources and websites where you can publish your jobs and other useful tips and tricks for hiring salespeople. Please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned.